Oh man, oh man, oh man. What is up, YouTube? I know it's been a long time. I know I'm like a week behind on college basketball. Actually, 2 weeks behind. Caitlin Clark had her first triple-double a couple weeks ago. And it was like from there, the Iowa State game I didn't react to. And then, of course, the South Carolina-Maryland game I haven't reacted to. All those highlights are kind of scattered throughout like other, things and stuff like that. Of course, the main highlights, like the regular game highlights, are all just 3 minutes. So can't really do much with that. So I have to get creative with it. I also wanted to make sure that I'm doing it with the camera and the green screen and everything like that. And then just a lot of excuses. That's not what you came here for. But I wanted to make sure that I did make a video about this because it's something special to me. And I'll explain it to you later. You've seen the title. You've seen the thumbnail. This is Mr. Steph Curry setting the NBA all-time three-point record. Madison Square Garden. He wanted to be a New York Knick. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. A couple picks too late, New York. New York! It's like another player that wanted to go to New York, had interest in going to New York. Mr. Trae Young, a few years later, they said, don't mess up twice. We messed up once with Steph. We can't mess up twice and miss out on Trae. Couple picks before the Knicks. Mr. Trae Young goes to the Dallas Mavericks, traded for some guy named Luka Doncic and Cam Reddish. But without further ado, let's get into it. If this is your first time to the channel, if you are new to the channel, this is the Road to 2K subs. I usually don't do these things over Zoom. I want to keep the quality consistent, doing it over cameras and microphones and stuff like that. But sometimes you just gotta, when history is made, you just have to do history things and historic things and kind of adjust on the fly. So yeah, let's get into it, man. Link to the original video will be in the description. It's probably can't be monetizing. It's probably going to be taken down, might be taken down. So Bleacher Report, if you read this or if you watch this, please don't take it down. Please don't copyright strike me. It just means a lot to me, and I'll explain it why after I watch it. Let's get into it. There we go. All right, cool. Let me get this full screen. There we go. Here we go. Pull up top. Okay, looking. Wiggins. Kick out. Step back. Hey! Oh man, hold on. I gotta see it. Cause I really wanted to hear if they said Bing Bong. I really wanted to hear if they said Bing Bong when he made it, or what. I'm yelling myself, man. Look at my man's right here. This how I want all my friends to root for me when I'm doing some well in life. Look at Steve. He's blurry, but you can still see the smile right there. Look at the referee. He ain't ever been more proud to call a three-pointer. It's good. Look at my man's right here, man. Jordan Poole, man. Shout out to Looney. Shout out to all the homies, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Damian Lee. I think Damian Lee's somewhere there. Shout out to all the homies. Shout out to homie right here, man. He happy for his friend. Yo, hater. Get up, hater. He gonna get up. Wiggins, man. Mike Brown, like, he finally did it. Look at the Golden State fans right here. These some real supporters. My man with the bubble cup. With the bubble coat, excuse me. With the bubble coat right here, with the Charlotte Hornets color, another Golden State jersey. Golden State already travels well. Put history into it, they're going to pay whatever. New Yorkers going to make that deal too. Here we go, man. It reminds me of Kobe's last game, RP to the Bean. RP to the Bean, it reminds me of Kobe's last game in Staples. The prices were crazy, but people did whatever they had to do. Lil Dicky said, hey, I know my single will save that money, and I want you all to save that money, but I'm going to spend some money on this one. Here we go. Let's run it back. Here we go. Wiggins down low. Kicks it out to Curry. Curry makes sure his feet are behind. Let's get to the game. Alec Burke, I'm sorry. Hand down, man down. Your hand is up. It does not matter anyway. I am Stephen Curry. Falling like Curry. Dang! All right, hold on. I got to hear what they said. My bad. Look at Mama Sonia. Look at Dale. Look at Ray. Falling like
Curry.
Look at Iggy. Yeah, Dame. Yes, sir. In the garden. In the garden. Out of here. Trey Young. Look at Pete. Of course, Pete Davidson is always there. Pete Davidson is always there. He said, "You go, boy." Where my Dale Curry jersey at? I got the Dale. Hold on. Let me see if I got the Dale real quick. Give me 1 second. You got to see if I got the Dale real quick. I got the Dale right here, baby. Dale be right here, baby. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm not new to. Hold on now. We got the Dell right here, baby. Yes, sir. You see it? 30 for 30. Dell Curry, man. We got the tag still on it. Tag still on it, man. Stop playing with me, man. Curry family forever. That's familia, man. Shout out to Wesley, man. Shout out all my homies. Shout out Seidel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Damien. Feel me? Shout out all the homies. Shout out Elon. Shout out North Kakalaki. Shout out to the ATL, man. Those my homies, man. Shout out to Curry for real, man. Falling like
Curry.
Look at Curry, man.
Yeah, look at Curry, man.
Shout out to Flight Reacts, man. Flight, you helped me out a lot too, man. I ain't forget it, Flight. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me as well. Let's get to it.
Davidson is here as well. The man standing right next to Coach McKillop is Larry Riley.
Yes, sir.
He was the man who drafted Stephen Curry.
Yes, sir. On the 75th anniversary of the NBA, one of the 75 greatest players of all time. The second greatest point guard of all time. Look at the arch. Hey, look at Pete Davidson. Man, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. He got to go to his mama. Oh, that's Ray. Oh, he got to go to Ray. He said, "I'm so proud of you, champ. So proud of you, man. I'm proud, man. Good stuff, boy. I got to go coach my high school in Miami. I got to coach up the next one to beat your record. I'll get it back then." Reggie with the what was her name? What Jenner? Kardashian Jenner. The Kardashian Jenner with the Kardashian the momager energy. I know he glad he got it done in the first quarter. He trying to get to the game, man. Good job, Steph. Good job, Steph. All right, is it time to get sentimental? I guess it's time to get sentimental then. Hold on. Let me pull this up, man. Let me tell y'all what Steph Curry means to me. Why this is such a big moment, in my opinion. Such a big moment for me. For those of you who don't know, Steph Curry is my favorite player. He first came across my radar when he did most of the worlds when I was in 8th grade in 2008 in the NCAA tournament when he was with Davidson when he first came on the scene. It's like this underdog coming out of nowhere, Dale Curry's son, man. Dale Curry, role player, long-time player in the league. You know what I'm saying? Got the Dale Curry jersey right there. It's real, man. It's stamped. Shout out Dale. Dale, if you're watching this, I'm from Atlanta. Remember, whatever, I was like, Dale. Called your name about 20 times till you saw my jersey. I didn't know if you think I was going to sell it. I just showed it on YouTube. I ain't selling it. I'm keeping it. I'm a fan of the game. I ain't selling it for nothing. I ain't broke. Lord willing, I won't be broke anytime soon where I have to sell it. I'm not selling it, Dale. Just so you know, I'm just a fan of the game, Dale. Anyways, 2008, first time he came across my radar in Davidson, I became an instant fan. And at that time, not only did I love basketball, I also loved YouTube. Ironic. I'm on YouTube right now, full circle moment. I used to love skits on YouTube. I used to love just anything on YouTube. I used to watch YouTube all day, and nothing has changed now. It's just gotten to the point where I don't even watch cable TV anymore. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm watching the game. So, anyways, to say that, I say that because uh, at Davidson, Steph was on the Davidson show. And he is on the Davidson show, and he used to do the skits, and he used to sit down and talk about girls or whatever and stuff like that. Just like any other college student, real humble kid, obviously most popular kid on campus and everything. He decided to come back uh, my ninth grade year, I believe it was ninth grade year, and he declared for the draft in 2009, my ninth grade summer, headed into 10th grade. If I'm not mistaken, that's how I remember kind of the dates and stuff like that. But yeah, man, at Davidson, just a humble kid, just fit in with the rest of the students and the athletes and everything. And they would always make jokes about how Steph Curry was like the most famous guy and how he ruled the campus, and he just kind of laugh it off and be like, "All right, guys, what are we talking about now?" And then he did the "I Love College" remix, which was "I Love Commons," and now it has over 3 million views because Jimmy Kimmel brought it back to the forefront and the spotlight a few years ago. It was probably like 2016 and whatnot. But yeah, man, I just always loved him, man. Always loved his personality off the court, and of course, like I said, he was my favorite player on the court because he was a little skinny guy, always running around and could shoot the ball. And I always looked at myself as a shooter growing up and stuff. So I will always look up to like the guys like KG and Rasheed Wallace, the tall, slimmer dudes who could shoot. KD a little bit when he came up, but that was when I was getting a little older when KD came around. I was in like sixth grade when KD came around, and when he came around, it was like okay, like I started to know I was like okay, I'm pretty tall, but I'm like not like 6'11", like big tall, like KG and them. So that's when Steph Curry became like kind of a more um, just something that I could connect with more. Like I love Steph. I love Adam Morrison. I was a huge Adam Morrison guy, huge Joe Johnson guy as a kid, and then Jimmer Fredette, of course, as I got older and stuff like that. But Steph, man, he just meant so much to me. He was my favorite player at the time, and I remember he was in Atlanta his rookie year, and no one, bro, I'm telling you, no one, like, it's barely people at the game. Golden State wasn't a good team, and it's empty, right? It's empty in the tunnel. I stuck my hand out and I was like, Steph, Steph. I didn't sound like that. I'm going through like puberty. I'm like 13, 14 at the time, like a high school freshman, or yeah, I think I was a freshman, but I just told you guys I was going to my sophomore year. Anyways, however old I was like 14, 15. And I'm like, Steph, 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 Steph. I'm going through puberty. Steph, yeah. And Steph like slaps my hand as hard as possible. Some people, they kind of just walk past you and they don't say anything or anything like that. But Steph like slapped my hand as hard as possible, and it hurt. But I was so happy to get like a high, like that was my favorite player. And I don't think he had any idea. I mean, I don't know, like, you come across all types of fans 30 years, but Steph wasn't, nearly like, so to see him from that to where I was the only person, putting out my hand and yelling his name his rookie season, to seeing him come back a couple years later, had that breakout game against the Knicks. Drake shouted him out, and nothing was the same. Nothing was the same once Drake shouted him out in 0 to 100. Uh, Chef Curry with the pop, but like when he said that, Steph took his game to another level. And ever since then, when he took his game to another level, man, like I said, it went from that his rookie year of just me being that only kid in the tunnel in Atlanta to literally hordes of people watching him. It's a thing, Brooklyn was in town last week, and when Kevin Durant was shooting, bro, it was like the whole city of Atlanta was like down in the lower bowl. It's only 3 players in the league that can do that. I was talking to my mentor about it on the court. That's a flex, but it wasn't an intentional flex. It was Kobe, rest in peace to the Bean, Kobe Bean Bryant, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Steph Curry. Those are the only 4 players in the league who can draw that type of attention just for a pregame shoot around.
right now in the league. And the type of crowds that follow Steph, like you want to know, like Steph, he's beloved, man. Like that dude is beloved, and he's still as humble as he was on those Davidson shows. And my couple interactions with him, I had the pleasure. It's another flex of interviewing him on a couple of occasions whenever Golden State came into town, and every single time he's the same person. Even one time we were walking away from the press conference. I was going back home, and Steph was behind me. It was Steph and his family. They were behind me because, like they just come down from Charlotte to see him in Atlanta and stuff. And his father wouldn't be working the game. He could just watch as a fan. And so, it's just so crazy to like have him behind me. And he's just, checking his phone, walking like a regular person. We're like the same height. So, anyways. But I just say all that to say, like, man, I'm such a huge fan of Steph and the way that he changed the game, but also just shaped my love for the game growing up and stuff. And, just the different things and made it so exciting for people who play under the rim and did it in an innovative way that like nobody else has done. Thank you, Mark Jackson, for letting him shoot and airball the ball. Thank you, Steve Kerr, for letting him shoot and airball the ball. Thank you to all these coaches who are letting Trae Young and Luka Doncic do the same thing today. Thank you for, the coaches with Damian Lillard for him to do the same thing today. That's a really exciting part of the game, those logo threes. It gets the crowd pumping. It gets the team going. Like, it's just something that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And it's very exciting. LeBron does it now and stuff. So, I don't know, man. Like, everybody wants to be Steph Curry now. Everybody wants to be Steph Curry. He changed the game. Some people say he ruins the game, but it is what it is. However you feel about him, history is made tonight. I do think inflation kind of dilutes it a little bit, but it's inflated because of who? The man himself. I mean, so if anyone's going to break it with the inflated numbers because more people are shooting threes and the game is designed to shoot more threes now, blame it on the man who caused the rule change himself. This is Steph Curry. Steph, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, Mr. Wardell. And, shout out to Seth. Shout out to the whole family. Once again, if you're new to the channel, this is the World of 2K Subs. Man, great win for the Christian boy from the Christian man, excuse me. He's a little older. He's still the babyface assassin, but he's a little older. Got to throw some respect on his name. Salute to the Christian man from North Carolina himself, family man himself. Shout out to the wife. Shout out to the kids, man. Shout out to all of them, man. For real. Hey, look at Curry, man. Road to 2K subs if you are new to the channel. Also, man, the 60-point game, 60-point game, 62-point game in January, that was a huge moment for my channel. That was when my channel took another jump. So, I mean, even on this part of life and stuff like that, for me, Steph has meant so much and always played an instrumental part. So, thank you, Steph Curry, for everything, bro. Dude, the things you do for the game. Signing AZ, bringing it full circle once again. Signing AZ, first kind of woman to get like a shoe deal off the NIL. I know a couple other people signed with shoe apparels and stuff like that. But so she wasn't the first, but but she, one of the first to sign, and I think the first to sign like directly under a player is like a something that would be like a Jordan brand or the LeBrons or whatever. Sign under Steph Curry's brand, really dope. Just a dope dude, dope individual, man. Salute to Steph Curry, man. Favorite player of all time. You see the Dell jersey, you see it, man. Salute. All right, I'm done. I'm saying the same thing. Y'all take care of yourselves.
Pounds and gave 10% to the pastor. Church. Keep going up the ladder. Hey.